A good place to start would be thinking about when you would be assessing anyone, such as when you are taking a lesson. And during a lesson, you will have to do a formative assessment in the form of confirmation questions or confirmation activities to check where your learners are at. Make sure to ask yourself the following questions. First up, ask yourself, does my confirmation question or activity match the instructional objective for the lesson? Because if they don't match, then you really need to change them. The next question you need to ask yourself is, what else could you do to figure out where your learners are really at? Really think about different ways of asking questions or using activities that involve as much of your learners as possible. This is so that you have a better idea of how many of your learners are really getting it or how many are getting left behind. Knowing this should help you figure out how you can better support your learners with their learning. Another time you would be assessing anyone is when you'd have to run a summative assessment, the pass-fail type around whether or not they can do the job. Again, make sure to ask yourself the following questions before running the assessment. Questions such as, are you using the correct tool? Are you clear on what you need to do from start to finish? Are you clear on how to mark the assessment? This little self-check will help you make sure that you'll be able to run an assessment how it's supposed to be run. So from here, what are the three principles of assessment? And in your own words, describe what they mean when you're taking a lesson and when you're running assessments. Lastly, in your own words, explain why it is important to remember the principles of assessments. Go.